crabs in here.
Have a go at this turtle right here.
I'm gonna use this to get a crab. That is a beautiful little flathead. We've just taken a little bit of this netting. We've got the crab we came for. Dude, there's fish all around me. Got him, got him, got him, got him.
Yum yums.
Oh, that's a fish. All right, we've got a proper fish on here. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Oh! Oh, he's right there. Got him. Holy, what is that? What is going on, mad doggies? Welcome back to another video and welcome to 2 days out here in paradise. For the next 2 days, we're going to be out here chasing giant mud crabs, putting bends in fly rods. I'm catching up with a couple of mates. We're giving this thing in the background here an absolute flogging. But not only that, there is some very important and exciting news coming your way. So sit back, relax, let's rip in. Shoop! Good bloody morning to you. We are on a very exciting mission. We've got a fly rod, we've got a 5-weight fly rod, we've got a crab hook, and we have miles and miles of untouched paradise to explore this morning. Tide is going out as we speak. We're standing out here on a big tide flat. We're gonna start chasing some giant crabs and trying to put a little 5-weight fly rod into these little tide pools that get left behind by the tide. This morning is gonna be that much fun. I've just necked a coffee. We're doing a big steam. I've been walking for a bloody long time, but our first tide pool is coming up here. Let's see if we can't put a bend in a fly rod and get a giant crab. That's the aim of the game for the morning anyway. Bending fly rods, giant crabs, out here in absolute bloody paradise. Right there. There's bait fish getting boofed on the surface right here. Look at these tide pools. There's a fish right there. You can see him on the surface. There's a small, looks like a trevally. Look at it. Oh, what a way to start a day, man. I can actually hear fish in the background. I don't think we're going to get monster fish in here. That's why I've just brought out a little 5-weight fly rod, but there's heaps of fish coming up and just coming up the surface, going pah, and going back down. So, dude, let's get this little fly rod out. Let's see if we can't put bends in it. Dude, is that a fish? Straight away, mate. That's a little flathead. He's tiny. Have a look at that little fella there. That is a beautiful little flathead. He's just boofed that fly. Ah, all right, mate, you're out of here, you're out of here. This is the little fly we're using. It's tiny, bro. Look at it. This is honestly the best way to start a morning. We've already got a little flathead on the fly rod. This big pile of rocks in the background, I reckon I can see, from standing over there, I can see a crab hole. There's gotta be crabs in here, man. This looks way too good. This is like proper crab country. That looks like a hell crab hole. Okay, it goes around to the right there. It goes around the corner there. Oh my goodness. Doggies, we've got a crab. Straight away, bro. I've been out here for no more than 20 minutes now. We've got a flathead on the fly rod and we've got a crab in the back of this hole. All right, I'm going in for the kill. Oh, no way. There's 2 crabs in here. This is gonna be very hard, actually. The hole goes down and then it cuts around to the right and there's one crab way at the back and there's another one sort of sitting on the end of that right-hand corner. I don't know if you guys can hear the crab hook. The crab hook is getting cracked by the crab. Don't go backwards, don't go backwards. He's not happy, man, he's not happy. Oh, he's coming, he's coming, he's coming. Come on, come on, no. Don't go back. Oh, no way, no way. He's just fallen back. I don't know if you guys can hear that crab cracking onto the bit of metal here. It's like grabbing it, it's cracking it. Oh man, we just had it so close. Ah, come on. Dude. What a start to the morning. I'm absolutely sweating bullets out here. The humidity's like 100%. I'm sweating like a pig. We've got a big crab in this hole. The problem is this hole goes, look how long this bloody crab hook is. This crab hook's over just about 2 meters long. This crab hook Goes down the entire length of the hole. And also goes right around back to the right there. Look, it just keeps going and going. So that's how deep this hole is. Those crabs are way down the back there. I'm gonna sit here and just work them for a little while and see if I can pull them out. Nah, we're not getting him out. They've gone way back and they must be sitting on the roof of their cage or their house there. I can't even feel them anymore. All right, that's a good start to the day, my doggies. We're bleeding sweat. I've already cut my knuckles on the oysters. We're good. All right, we know there's a crab in there. We're gonna come back to this hole a little bit later on. We've got miles and miles to explore. We're on a little bit of a time schedule because of the tides around here are huge, so whew, let's keep moving. That's a very good sign. We've seen a crab already. He was a big dog too. Oh, that's bad. Anyway, we'll keep moving. We're in this incredible mangrove system, man. This is like a really nice mangrove system. It's actually quite beautiful in here. There's a lot of life. If you stop walking, all you can hear is birds and crabs clicking. There's got these beautiful birds in the trees and crabs are just going tick, tick, like cracking their claws like little crabs. And that's all you can hear, man. It's super peaceful. It's an amazing system. Look at it. There'd be so many crabs in here. We just got to find them. Look at this. So normally when I come out here and do a crabbing mission, I only ever keep one crab. Like one big crab is enough food for me, but I've got a few mates meeting me here this afternoon. I'm gonna introduce you to them guys a little bit later on when they arrive, but they also want to get a feed of crabs. So I'm sort of out here on a mission trying to find a couple of crabs. And we've just blown our chances on the first one. I've probably been in here for about 30 minutes in this little mangrove system here, and I haven't really seen any more signs of crab. I just went back and checked the hole again for the third time. He was just sitting on the corner and he sort of pulled back as soon as I arrived and he made the water splash. So they're coming out, they're coming back out. Back in the day, like maybe 5 years ago, before I started this whole YouTube journey, I met a bloke out in the bush, and when I was mud crabbing, he was also mud crabbing. And what he'd do in that situation was he used to start a fire and he used to boil a billy full of water, and then as the water's boiling hot, he'd just pour the boiling hot water down the hole. And the crabs wouldn't like the temperature change, or they obviously don't like the hot water, and the crabs would literally walk out of the hole and he'd just pick them up. That's one way of getting crabs out of a hole, I suppose, but we're not doing that. Probably get done for bloody animal cruelty or something. But I tell you what, it worked. Wait, this is epic. Just behind the camera here, there's a little pool of water. As I come around the corner looking for a crab, there was a big mangrove jack and a couple of silver brim just sitting here right in the shallow water. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get the fly rod out. I'm gonna see if I can put a fly down the side here and pull one of these mangrove jack or a brim out. No good. I think I bloody spooked those fish, but have a go at this turtle right here. There's this turtle man, there's turtles, there's sharks, there's all different kinds of stuff in these little pools, man. This place is incredible. Okay. You're gonna sit there, my little darling. You stay there. We've found a potential hole. See this here? That is looking like a deadly crab hole. Alright, that's not a good hole. It's a really good crab hole, but it goes around on a funky angle. It ends up like down there somewhere. Tell you what, mate, there's very little crab holes out here, and when you do find a crab hole, they're ginormous. Got another one down here. I'll show you guys what the setup on this one looks like. This one goes down and then kicks all the way around to the right. Like, you can't get the crab hook down there. I've got my whole arm in there. You can't even get your arm to the back of the hole before it hooks to the right. So these crab holes are very, very, very hard to navigate. We've got no crabs on the deck. We're wasting time because this tide is going to start pushing in. Once that tide pushes in, we're going to run back to where we parked the car, and that's miles back there now. So we're fighting the time. This is what this hole looks like, but not even going to get the camera in there. She's a bloody tight little hole, but it goes all the way back there, and then around that corner. It's a bloody beautiful hole. You ain't getting a crab out of there. All right, I've got an idea. We found a little bit of treasure washed up here in the mangrove system. It's got barnacles and bloody oyster racks. It's got everything all over. It's been here for a bloody long time. But what this is like an old float or a buoy. Probably like an old mooring from a boat or something. It's been washed in here. And I'm gonna use this to get a crab. Well, it's gonna help us get a crab anyway. Look at that. There's an old float, and we're gonna use that to our advantage. This is bad news. You see this water here? You can see that water's running down that way. Look at the bubbles moving real quickly. That tide's starting to turn, which means that tide's coming in. In the next couple of hours, that water is going to be like up to the top of these mangroves here. This whole section here is going to be underwater. And we're miles away from where we started walking, so we're going to have to really start moving. We're going to get pushed out of here real quickly. Have a go at this for a Goliath. A Goliath crab den. Oh my gosh. That's so big. That is a massive crab hole, man. Wow. It goes all the way around the back there. All right, let's see if we can get to the back of this crab hole. Oh, it's so big. I can't feel anything in there. I think it hooks around to the left though. That's a giant hole. So there's that bloody crab float that we found a couple of minutes ago around the other side of this little island. What I'm going to do with this crab float, or this bloody float or mooring or buoy, whatever you want to call it, I'm going to tie it up on this tree, because on the back end of this tree is a big crab hole, and when that tide rises I'm never going to be able to know where the hole is. So this is just going to be a marker to let me know exactly where that hole is. We're going to come back on high tide and try to outsmart these crabs, because right now it's crabs 1, field day 0. They're absolutely owning us. So I'm just going to tie this up in the tree, and that's going to be our marker. All right, that ain't going nowhere. That's going to come up on the high tide, and we are good. All right, we've got one crab hole marked out. Let's keep walking around, and we've got to really start moving, man. That tide's going to start chugging in. This is the mega crab den. If you go down here, let it really squeeze yourself in and go all the way back there. That is another massive crab hole. You can even see where the crab's been walking on the mud down the back. There's just no way we're getting in there. Like, that's just, it's physically impossible for me to squeeze in there. That is a monster hole. And you can't come around from here. Ow, 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 ow. Oh. Yeah, so you can't come from here either. No. Another one bites the dust. Bro, just one crab. Just one crab, come on. Holy shit, I am sweating bullets out here. This is killer. I love this shit. Detox. Whew. All right, we've got a couple of little fish. Busting fish up down there. Oh, they're right here, look. We just need one of these fish, dude. I've got an idea. Oh, that's fish. We got fish on the fly rod. Hey, yes, we got fish on. This is a good moment because this means something very important. If we can keep this fish on. All right, we've got a little fish on the fly rod. He's not a monster, but it's exactly what I need. Let's see what it is first before we get too excited. If it's a little trevally or something. Yeah, it's a little trevally. Okay, we're gonna turn this thing into something epic. Have a look at that thing, mate. That is a little baby trevally. Check that fly out. That fly's just perfectly pinned him in the top of his lip there. All right, I've got an idea with this fish. We're actually gonna be keeping this fish, and I have an idea. Couple of 100 meters back up here, I've seen a little bit of treasure laying on the ground. So I'm just gonna quickly leg it back up here and pick it up because now that treasure is gonna come in handy for sure. Treasure! This is treasure. That's an old broken crab net. The bottom's fallen out of it, you can see there. The main thing I'm here for is the rope off of the net. It's probably going to be tangled in here somewhere. Oh no, oh wait, she's still going. Oh, there we go, look at that. That's what we want. I need this rope here. So we're going to take this rope, just take the whole bloody lot. I'll actually take this crab net back and chuck it in the troop and throw it in the bin later, but we're here for that rope. That rope's going to come in handy. So just taking a little bit of this netting off of the net. So just like that, we've got this nice little bit of netting there. Grab that little trevally which we just caught. We're going to cut him in half, just like that. So we'll just use half the fish. We're going to wrap this fish up in this netting, and then we're going to tie the end of that crab line to the net here. So basically this fish is just going to be sitting in a little net basket, like that, like that. And we'll pinch him there and tie him up. Look at that, mate. All right, we are ready to rock and roll. I'm actually not gonna use that netting. So what we've done is, we just got a fish head like that. We're not using the net anymore. Fish head on the end of the crab line. Now, we're going back to that hole where we know there's a crab. I've walked around here for bloody ages. There's heaps of crab. There's not heaps of crab holes. There's a fair few, but they're just that deep. You can't actually get the crab hooked to the back. So we've got incoming tide. We're racing the time. So I'm going to put this down the back of that crab hole. And then, dude, crab is not going to be able to resist that. Once he grabs onto it, hopefully we can just pull him out slowly, get the hook behind him and rip him out. That's the aim of the game. But as you guys know, nothing ever goes to plan out here. But we're going to give it a red hot crack anyway. Let's go. All right, before we do anything, I'm just going to check again with the torch. All right, they're still not there. They're way down the back of the hole. All right, it's party time. All right, buddy, you're going in. Oh yeah, dude, that fish head is right down the back, right in the water. There's a big puddle of water at the back of this crab hole, and they're just gonna smell that. They'll eat it for sure. We're gonna let that sit there for a little while. I'm gonna keep looking for crabs in the meantime. We'll come back every 15 minutes and see if there's a crab on the end. Ah, come on! This sucks, dude. This actually sucks so much. We've got to go. Like, I can't be here for any longer. We're actually going to be swimming back with my backpack and fishing rod and everything. This tide is now actually gushing in. Like, it's actually starting to form like big waterfalls. The tide's coming in that far, so we're going to be swimming. We've got a big walk back. That crab didn't come out, man. I reckon that's a massive hole. That crab hole goes way down. What we can do is, the boys are going to be here in a little while anyway, so we'll go see the boys, catch up with them, and then as that tide drains back out on the low tide, or maybe I'll come back and have a look if I can get them crabs. But they're the only crabs we've seen all morning. We've been walking around for a bloody long time. Look at this water, bro. This water's chugging in. She's not messing around. That water is coming in quick, boy. Look at her go. She's hoofing in. Yeah, we gotta go. Wait, dude, 5 minutes ago, this where I'm standing right here was dry sand. Now I'm up to my knees in water. Within the next 30-40 minutes, it's gonna be above my head. It's crazy, dude. I reckon if we had a little bit more time with that crab, he probably would have come out of that hole to eat that bloody little bit of trevally we stuck down there, but it is what it is, mate. The struggle is real. Still sick morning. I've got no food, but we're gonna have to work for it, I reckon. Here we go. Here's the boys.
Oh, big rig.
Look at this thing. They've just rocked up in an absolute hell of a truck.
Have a look at this.
How are you, my brother?
Yeah, good, bro. Good.
Good drive?
Yeah, it's true. Have a look at big red.
Tell you what, mate, we're going to be going hungry because old field day didn't get much crabs this morning.
No go out there, eh?
Wow. Look at this thing.
Check out the portals. On portals,
This
big
thing's
wheels.
big, bro.
It's huge, eh? Big lift as well. Portals and lift.
Wow, what a pig.
Yeah.
Drive good?
Yeah, it drives sick. Sticks to the road like an animal, mate.
Look at this thing, dude. She's a big rig, eh?
Yeah.
Then what do you got? A little 420 Renegade side console, one of the best little touring boats in the world.
Well, if you haven't caught anything, why don't you get out there and have another crack, mate?
Alright, seeing that we got no fish, I'm gonna jump in the boys' tinny and I'm gonna go back out there with the fly rod. You guys know how I put that float we found off a tree? That float is the marker of a crab hole. Obviously it's high tide right now, we're never gonna find it, but we will be able to find it with that float. So I've got a little bit of an idea up my sleeve. I'm gonna use the boys' tinny and we're gonna send it. Very different to the tinny. We've got a steering wheel. This is pretty sick. Little side console. All right, that first float that we put out is up here on this island, so that's where we're heading now. Here we go. Look at this. There's our float. So we know for a fact there is a big dirty crab hole sitting right there. So we're gonna lob a pot in there. All right, so here's the deal. We've got 2 crab pots. Obviously we can't be walking around looking for crabs anymore. So we're gonna see if we can get them on this high tide in a net. Because man, I seen that crab this morning and my mouth is legitimately drooling right now. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna drop a couple of pots. We know where the holes are. Let's see if we can entice them out of their holes. All right, crab on. Now this is the hole where we know there's a giant crab. 100% I know he's in here, he's right down there. So we're just gonna lower this down and cross our fingers he comes out to play. All right, that pot is right in front of where that hole is. Let's go. Crab on, crab on. Now, let's go put a bend in a fly rod. Let's go, doggies! Oh, dude! Look at this, man! Oh, there's a big bust up right in front of us. There are fish going. Can you guys see all these little fish jumping? What's going on? Oh, there's a big shark out the back there. Oh, we're gonna be on. Ready, doggies? Watch this, ready? We are guaranteed a fish this cast. Ready? Eat him up, eat him up, eat him up, eat him up. Come on, eat him up. Eat him up, eat him up, eat him up. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Dude, there's fish all around me. Got him, got him, got him, got him. That's so sick, man. Oh, that's the best. There's little schools of queenies all around us right now. They're not big, but my God, they're fun. That's how big they are. Little babies, that's them. Tiny, tiny little queen fish. See ya, boom. They're everywhere out here. That's so fun on a light fly rod, man. Look at this setup, dude. This looks epic. Little 5-weight rod. Let's see if we can't pull a little fish off this bank here. It goes from really shallow to deep water. And we got fish. Fish on the little 5-weight. It's like the 5th cast in there. Oh, it's fish on fly rod. Oh, we just pulled hooks. Straight up, that was 5 casts we had fish on. You're kidding. This is the best fun you can have with your pants on. Oh, fish on it, fish on it. Oh, we just pulled it. There's fish on it, fish on it, fish on it, fish on it. Eat it, eat it, eat it, fish on. Oh, we got fish on, fish on. That's so sick, dude. Are you kidding? He's not the biggest fish in the world, but he pulled a little bit of string. That's a beautiful little fish, man. All right, buddy, see ya, love ya. Straight back into the drink. All right, let's upgrade that fish. So many of these little fish in here. They're all just smashing bait fish right here. I wouldn't mind something a little bit more substantial. That was hectic. Like, this thing just launched out of the water. Oh my gosh. This is so fun on light fishing rod, man. What is this thing? I think I've got a dart on here. Oh man, he's going hard. He's giving me a bit of curry. Oh, what is it? A little dart, I think? Yeah, it's a dart, man. Get up in the boat, get up in the boat. Yeah, dude. That is way too much fun, man. Sitting in a little 420 center side console Renegade and we're just pumping these little fish, man. That is so fun on a 5-weight fly rod. See ya, mate. Let's go again. Oh, we got fish on here. What is this? Are you joking? It's a Gardy, man. Put that on as live bait, boy. Oh, you slippery little sucker. We just got a Gardy on a fly. That's pretty sick. That fly just comes straight out. Look at that little fella. It's a garfish. See ya, mate. Straight back in. There you go. Dude, that is so much fun. But we're gonna pull the pin on this for a second. We're gonna go check them crab pots. I've been here for about 20 minutes now. We've got a couple of fish. They're still splashing at the back over there. We've got a few fish, nothing crazy. I'm getting tangled up like a bloody spider web in this fly line. All right, let's go check a couple of crab pots. Let's go, come on, there's gonna be a crab in there. There has to be a crab in there. But this little boat's actually really sick. Look at this thing. It goes hard, boy. We've got chairs and all. Come on, come on, come on. Nothing. It's been there for about 30 minutes. And that pot, absolutely nada. That was in front of the hole where we seen the crab this morning. Dude, the water's that clear here that I can see the pot and there's nothing in it. What's going on here? Well, there you go. We had a crack at the crabs again. We had no luck. We pulled lips on a couple of fish on that fly rod, which is super fun, but the main reason I brought this little boat out was just to give it a test run. I think what we're doing now is we're just gonna head back to camp. We might have a few beers. Tomorrow morning, we're gonna kick it in the guts real early. We're gonna drop the boats in the water and see if we can't get a couple of fish, because today field day didn't get nothing. I had a heap of fun looking for crabs. We've seen one crab, but dude, he just wouldn't come out of his hole. All right, my doggies, I'll see you guys tomorrow. We're gonna drop the boats in. I think we're gonna go fishing wide, see if we can't put a fish around the fire. Much love. So oh my doggies, it is time to get excited. 80 gram FDYS jig. We haven't been jigging for a while. So let's see if we can't rip lips on a big old fish. Jig's on the bottom. It's not very deep here. Come on, you big slobs, let's go. Come on, come on. Eat him up, eat him up, eat him up. Eat him up, eat him up, eat him up. Here we go. Got a little fish on here. Oh, look at that thing. Yum yums. That did not take long at all. That right there is what you call a finger mark. Beautiful eating fish. He'd go legal, he'd go size, but we're gonna let him go. Pow! See you later, mate. I reckon we're gonna get a lot bigger fish than that. First jig to hit the bottom. Good finger mark. All right, let's go again. I'll keep that camera rolling. Let's see if we can't just pull a fish straight up. Oh, that's a fish. Small fish. Bang! There's another one. Small one, he's going back. Boosh! All right, we've got a proper fish on here. That's proper. This is a good fish, Brussy. That's a good fish. What are you big? Oh no, it's not one of these again. Ow, ow, ow. All right, we're getting absolutely schooled here. Get up, you big rig, come up. Doggies, look at a fish on. Here's our big golden trevally. Oh, look at that thing. There we go. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Relax, 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 relax. There we go. My Lord. There we go, my doggies. That's a little bit of a bigger fish. That there is a golden trevally. Smash that 80-gram FDYS jig. Man, as soon as that thing hit the bottom, he just boofed it. This is like the 4th jig to hit the bottom. We've nearly had a fish every drop. The water, look at those pleasurable lips, man. All right, what are you thinking, boys? Stop thinking that. That's a good fish. Let's get this jig out. We're gonna put him back. He's a beautiful fish, man. Look at that thing. Big golden trevally on the jig. You're going back, buddy. You're going back. Whoosh. We'll see you next time. Thanks for coming. Well, there you go. Big dirty golden trevally on the jig. That trevally that we just caught must have been eating a squid, because I've got squid ink all over my legs, all over my bloody shirt. Look at this, that's squid ink. So that trevally obviously was eating a squid. There's squid ink everywhere. Look at that. It's good luck. All right, we're gonna drop the jig right now and get another one. Check this out. As I'm dropping my jig, the boys over here have got an absolute pig of a fish on their boat. I'm not too sure what they've got, but they've got a good fish on there. What do we got?
We're on to something. It's decent.
Ooh.
Bit of weight there.
There we go.
There's another golden trevally. Mate, for $5 you could be out here living the absolute dream. Fishing off the coast of WA. We've got the big portal, red 79 back at the boat ramp. Have a go at this piece.
Yeah, get him up! Oh, look at him, he's trying to tail grab it. It's chaos over there.
Oh, settle down, boys, settle down.
Here we go. Here comes that bloody wind again. It is going to start blowing up really, really quickly, and it's supposed to blow its ass off this arvo. So I think what we're going to do, we're going to bring the jigging rods back in. We had a really short, sweet, powerful little session. We actually didn't even get a fish to keep, but we let everything go. I thought we would have got something better, a little bit more substantial. Should have kept that finger mark, but hey, it is what it is. We'll get some more fish later on. I think what we're going to do is we're going to start steaming back. We're going to throw a few trolling rods out the back of the tinnies and see if we can't rip lips on a fish trolling all the way back to where we started. What's going on here? Oh no, do we pull hooks on it? Oh, you're kidding. We just had a fish on. Ha! Puss! Ha!
Been trolling for about, what, half an hour, finally hooked up to something. Look at that. Tiny.
Ha! There we go. We've got a little fish on here. It's not a monster, but we're fighting a pretty deadly current right now. What is he? Little trevally. Get in the boat, bud, get in the boat. There we go. Have a look at that beautiful little thing. That is a little trevally. Smashed that plastic. We've changed the style of fishing, what we're doing. Because we weren't having too much luck. Get that plastic out. Look at that thing. What a beautiful little trevally. All right, bud, you're going back. Tell your brother to come and play for field days. Look at that thing. Shoo! See you, mate. weapon. She's going up. There we go. Over the rocks we go. Oh, get in there, troop dog. Like, how good's this? We just got back in from fishing on the boats. We had a hell little session. That was a powerful little, just a micro session. We weren't out there for too long, but we did get a couple of fish. I got that beautiful finger mark. I should have kept that finger mark, man. That was a really good eating fish. I honestly thought we would have got better fish, so I let it go, and then the bite just went off. Like, it was really strange. So we just come back in from the boat ramp, and I'm like, boys, this is 2 days of fishing and we ain't got no food to cook. And then one of the boys just reckons, hey bud, I kept one of them trevally, I got it in the back of the boat. And I'm like, no you didn't. And he's like, yeah bud, I want to have a look at it. It is a beautiful size eating trevally to put straight on the coals. So what we're doing is, we're going out bush, we're going to start a fire on a beach, we're going to cook up a hell feed. And right now, we're just driving out in the middle of the bush. This is one of my favourite things to do in the world. I'll chuck the drone up in the air and you guys can have a look from the bird's eye view of how magic this place really is. It's sick, mate. All right, I'm gonna chuck the drone in the sky and then I'm gonna see you guys down the beach. We're gonna cook up one hell of a feed. Pah! Go, you dog. Oh! He smoked it! Get the doggy! He got it! Oh, my doggies, this is the fish. Oh, there's a plastic bag there. We're going to put that in the bin 100%. Here's a fish right here. This is the fish the boys hid in the boat from me. I didn't even know they had them. This fish is going to save the day. What we got going on down here, we've got a naughty little fire. We're waiting for a bed of coals to start up. It's a little bit hot yet. We've got a wire grid mesh here. Old mate's in the background with me fishing bow, shooting cans down here, having a bit of fun. But look, beautiful fire, beautiful fish. Fresh fish is always good fish. Thank you boys for keeping that fish, because without that, I would have been fingered. Look where we are, mate. We've got the 2 rigs set up. Dude, not long, we're gonna be slapping that thing straight on the coals. Oh, that arrow's gone so far. The arrow's like 200 meters down the beach, bud. This fire is looking beautiful now. I've got 2 logs on each side just to elevate that tray. All we're gonna do, we're gonna slap that trevally straight down, skin on, scales on, guts in. There's a reason why we're leaving the guts in, skin on, scales on. It's gonna be bloody beautiful. A super simple way of cooking fish. Got the old trusty out. Oh, look at it. Perfection. That is perfection. Right on, my doggies. This little bad boy is done. What we're gonna do is, we're just gonna lift to see how that skin comes off like that. That means she's cooked to perfection. Look at this. We're gonna do that. With a lemon. We're just gonna drizzle lemon all over this fish. And the boys are gonna come. We're gonna dig into this thing. All right, boys, get in here, boys. Oh, damn. Look at that, dude. That's fresh, white meat right there. Wow, that's gonna be delicious.
That lemon just makes it, eh?
Yeah, the lemon, it's all about the lemon. Finishing touches.
Wow.
It's good, eh? So what we've done is we've just cooked that trevally up. Now, The boys are sending it. We've got one over there with the bow and arrow. The other one there just having a look for crabs. We're just gonna go and check that crab pot. You know how before I put that bloody trevally head down that crab hole? It's still there now. So it's a dead low tide. We're walking on sand. And we're gonna go see if we can pull that crab out of the hole. So sit back and relax because this video is not done yet.
Yeah.
There, he's stuck in a pool, hit him. Ooh, it's all happening out here, doggies. We got sharks, we got mullet, we got everything happening in these little tide pools. We've got 2 hours until the low tide hits, and there's just these tide pools are just full of life at night time. Oh.
Yeah, because I just want to
keep hitting my
Go,
feet.
send it. Oh.
Oh,
Oh, it's a shark.
no, you got me.
I will get that shark. Grab it. Oh, oh, it's so funny. Look at this shark, dude. There's sharks everywhere. Oh, there's big mullet in here, man. Alright, doggies, this video's only just begun. Sit back and relax, because this is right now the best fun you can have with your pants on.
The crab hole yet?
Well, we haven't even, oh, we're walking away from the crab hole now. We're just on a full mission. I got 20% battery in the camera, no batteries.
I'm probably going to shoot someone.
So, this is really fun, dude. Oh, there's a shark there left. Oh my goodness, that was so close. The boys want to taste what shark tastes like, so we're trying to catch a shark. Oh my God, he's on the bank. Get him. Oh, dude, this is honestly some of the best fun you can have. The boys are back there. They got the they got the bow and arrow and the torches. I got, what have we got? Well, we're sitting on like 7% battery, so I'm just going to quickly run over to the crab hole, see if we've got a crab in the hole. And this battery's going to die very quickly, so I've got to move my ass. But I'm telling you right now, doggies, being out here in the middle of the wilderness with a bow and arrow and a couple of torches, a couple of fellas, it's the best fun you can have. It's so fun. All right, I'm going to go check this crab hole, save the battery. Oh my God. I saw the crab. I can see the crab. He's taken the meat out of the trap, but the fish is gone. I saw the crab, doggies. I saw him. Ah, I seen him. I don't know if you guys could see that in the camera, but you actually saw the crab leg, man. His legs were sitting there. As soon as I spoke, he went a little bit deeper into the water. All right, my doggies, here we go. That is it. There's the crab net. I'm gonna take it back to the troopy. I'm gonna throw it in the bin. I hate leaving rubbish like this in a beautiful, pristine area like we're in. We're sitting on about 5% battery right now, so I'm just gonna burn the rest of this battery with the boys, shooting fish with the bow and arrow, and then once this battery's burnt up, we are gonna run the bloopers on. So thank you so much for watching this video. I absolutely bloody love you guys, and I'm gonna see you next week in next week's adventure. We didn't get a crab, man. We came back for him, but he's not there. All right, we're gonna go shoot some fish with the boys. They're way down there on the end of the creek. All right, I bloody love you guys. Enjoy, and I'll see you next week. Oh, look at them all. They're everywhere. Oh, they're here, bro.
Oh, that's a reef shot.
Oh, it's there, it's there. Oh, you smoked it, no?
Where?
Is it your feet? Oh, he's right there.
Grab him. He's a big boy. Oh, he's behind you, behind you.
Where is he? I'm just backing it with a crab hook. Oh, sha-na-na-na. That was so close. Oh, what's that thing?
Shark.
Go on. There. Oh! Oh, you missed it. Can you see that thing?
The white thing.
No, the f***ing huge fish head.
Yeah.
No, put the arrow right in front of its head. No, closer. Up, arrow, up. No, closer. Put your bow in more. Fire. Got him.
The arrow come out.
Did the arrow come out?
The arrow come out. Arrow's floating there.
Oh no, that's a massive fish. That was sick, dude. Oh, the arrow doesn't have a tip on it.
Oh no.
We're done. Doggies, we're running on 3% battery. And I'm not joking, we found the crab. We've got the crab we came for. Oh, he come out so easy. Doggies, look at this shit. We've got 3% battery. We've got 3% battery and we've got the crab. That's a lollipop and a half.
Oh, look at the size of him.
He's a big pig, man. You're joking. Doggies, we've got 3% on the GoPro. We're shooting sharks, we're shooting mullet, we're having the hell of a time. Old mate just shot a cod and now I've just found a crab sitting up in a rock pool. Look at him. We've got one big claw on him, one big lollipop there. Look at that thing. All right, we just had the GoPro go flat. We've got a beautiful crab here. We're gonna let him go because we don't need him. We just cooked up a trevally. None of us are hungry, so we're gonna put him back. But dude, mission complete. We got a crab at the end of the episode. The tide's gonna start pushing in soon. We're gonna run back to the cars and probably crack open a nice cold beer. All right, mate. We'll see you next time. Grow your claw back. I'll have a chew on you. That's sick, mate. Look at him go. See you later, bud. All right, my doggies. We'll see you next week in the next adventure. Ow. Couple of kilometers back up here. Not kilometers, you fucking idiot. Yeah, up. Stop talking shit. Tell you what, mate, these mosquitoes. These mosquitoes are literally going to carry me out of here. Little jetpack. Mosquito powered jetpack. Ah! You sharp little Holy shit, I'll just give him a headache. Yep, we got a fish on. Big fish, good fish, good fish. Good fish. Nah, it's a rock. It's a rock. Oh, why do I got to get a rock, man? Good eating fish here, bud. Real good eating fish there, bud. Holy what is that? I don't know, something's buffing at my feet. There's a crocodile. We got a car full of fishing rods, bow and arrows. The door won't open. Oh, there we go. Not even joking, if I win this card, I'd probably f***ing shit myself. Look at it. It's actually a weapon. Someone's actually gonna get shot tonight. I swear to God, someone's actually gonna get shot.
No, don't. No.
Look at him.
Oh, God. I just thought of it. Oh.
Oh. Hey!